He's cashing in on those.
From the wing. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Baldwin. The three ball. He buries it from three. Baldwin's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Inside. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The visitors with the ball. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Hayes. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Here's Hernan Gomez. Fires for 3. Parries it from 3.
You can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Baldwin's shot is off. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Osman. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Here's Baldwin. 5 points in the game. For 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. On offense, here is Athens. 3-point lead. Baldwin with a rebound. Down low. Here's Baberovic. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
To the inside. Here's Yurtseven. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Baldwin's shot is off.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Marjanovic can't hit.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Now Hernan Gomez. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. That evens the score. Baldwin's got 8.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Osman on the wing. 18 feet out. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Baberovic.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Baldwin's shot is off. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Uncovered. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Here's Melly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Hayes. Over Hernan Gomez. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Athens. They lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Tries to save it, and he stepped on the line, so they turn it over.
To the away team.
On Wednesday, then on Friday, here's Guduric. To the left wing. Defended by Brown. And he drives in. Misses from short range.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Nunn. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Nunn's got his first bucket in this one.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Defended by Brown. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Lets the 3 fly. Out left to the wing. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
To the wing on the left. Here's Guduric. Nunn defends. Kept alive. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Athens.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Brown, no good. Brown's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Nunn defends. Off target with the 3.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
It's both from the stripe. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Defended by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To win the run. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
And we've got 1:18 left in the half. Over to the left wing. And they're on the run. Here's Guduric. No good on the 3. Athens leading by 5. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. Nunn's gone 1 for 3 on the night. To the middle. Shot's blocked. They get it back. 46 seconds left to play in the half. And he stays with it. Defended by Brown. Goes up again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "35 seconds left in the second period. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. The shot off that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And no good. And so it's Athens with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. To the paint with 2 seconds left, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully too.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Athens up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mind.
Now let's take a moment here for a look. Glad you could join us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Athens leading by 5. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Hayes in at the 3, the small forward. To the middle. Down low. And Yurt-Seven gets it to go. Yurt-Seven's got 5 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the visitors call time here. Yurt-Seven a screen. Top of the key. And he gets the jumper to drop. And it's a 12-point Athens lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Liberovic can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hayes, the pass to Baldwin. Back to Hayes. Looking to win the run. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic. Sends it home from three-point land. Athens leading by 11. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Offensive board. And here's Hernan Gomez. Inside. Here's Osman. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Yurt-Seven. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Liberovic. Takes it inside. to the left side wing. Here's Marjanovic. No good on the triple. On offense, here is Athens. Here's Osman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
He gets it in there. Osman's got his third bucket of the night.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And Marjanovic, here we go. Three-pointer. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got 5.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Soft touch off the glass. 9 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Baldwin. Off the mark there with a 3.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Back to Hernan Gomez. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket of the night. Hernan Gomez has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Pass to Baberovic. The 3. The shot by Melli, no good. Athens leading by 18. He's defended by Hayes. Hernan Gomez with it to the inside. They get it again. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Hayes. Can they get it? Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing.
And so it's Athens, feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Goes up on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
The steal. And they're running. He drops it from range. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Defended by Brown. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Puts up a deep three. Guterich with the rebound. Brown's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. The putback.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
2 minutes remaining.
To the wing, right side. It's hauled in by Athens. Tipped. Down low. Here's Guterich. Athens leading by 20. Hey, here's none for 3. He can't hit that time. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like are more comfortable pushing.
3 points.
And here's Brown. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Pass to Nunn. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Guterich. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Five to shoot. It's hauled in by Athens. Launches it from deep. Offline. And so it's Athens winning this one. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Panathinaikos in at the 3 spot. There's the pick. There's Lucas. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Panathinaikos.
Athens foul call. Lucas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vazenkov. 5 on the clock. From the arc. They grabbed their own miss. Now Athens with it. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Athens. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Fall. Here's Vazenkov. Tries again. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Now Brown. There's Lucas. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
Here's Panathinaikos. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
To the right side. Here's Vezenkov. And taken away by Brown. Here's Yurtsevin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Fournier against Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Vezenkov. Clock at 6. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it's Osman missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Right side, Fournier. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that 3-point opportunity. Nicely done.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Pass to Panathinaikos. Here's Vezenkov. No good from outside.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Fournier. Pass to Panathinaikos. To the middle. Here's Vezenkov. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession. .12 seconds left to play in the first. Slukas passes to Brown. Again, Athens.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Out to the wing. Outside Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
He beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
None wide open. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Dorsey. There's the pick. Kicks it out to Evans. Here's Peters. Back to Evans. Launches it. No good that time. Now Athens with it. Trailing by 2. And for Athens.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Peters. Now Dorsey. Clock at 4. He takes it in. Lays it up and off the glass. And here is Athens now. Back to Grant. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Dorsey kicks to Peters. Pass to Dorsey. It's hauled in by Athens. Stolen by Evans. Floats one. Was shot by Dorsey, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Unloads from 13. Again, Athens. So it's the visitors now. It's a three-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good on the triple. Dorsey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
For detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Pass to Peters. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. And it's denied. They recover it. Clock is at 3. Another shot. Here's Evans. It's hauled in by Athens. And now Athens on the break. In the corner, none with it. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the away team, number 77.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Pass to Grant. Goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now Dorsey. Evans outside. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Now Athens with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Athens shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for him.
Number 26.
He hits both from the stripe.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Good on the bucket. He has 6.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grant's got the lead up to 5 now for Athens. Dorsey passes to Peters. Pass to Dorsey. Here's the screen. Got it up. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Athens leads by 5. And we'll be back right after this.
20. Make some noise and get ready for the big and
And you look at the order of things. Kenny, any teams here that have surprised you one way or the other?
Well, there are levels.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the visiting team. That is more than enough of...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Athens leading by 5. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Brown against Fournier. Over to the wing. Here's Vazenkov. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Pass to Panathinaikos. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. On Friday, then on Tuesday. Lucas passes to Bryant. There's a good screen. Down low. Yurtsevin finds Brown. Six on the shot clock. And that one's good. Osman. And now a 10-point Athens lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside Fournier. And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Back to Yurtsevin. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Panathinaikos. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Fournier's got 6.
Evan Fournier, a guy who prides himself on his efficiency. Give him that high percentage look from the three-point corner, and he's going to knock it down.
Lucas passes to Yurtsevin. Launches a 3. Pass to Osman. Athens moving the ball around. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point pop. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Yep, it counts.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Driving inside.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's hauled in by Athens. Osman's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Brown with the drive. They retain possession. Here's Lucas. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a redraw.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Shooting for the away team.
Athens leading by 7. There's the screen. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Panathinaikos.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brown against Fournier. Here's Osman. Athens with another miss. 1:03 left in the 3rd. Here's Panathinaikos. Yurtsevin with the rebound. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Brown with the bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And it's Osman missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Panathinaikos kicks to Fournier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
No good on the quick 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
No good on the 3. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here's Brown outside. That one, no good. Here's Vazenko. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Athens ahead, up by 5. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters from downtown, sinks the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the 2nd.
Here's Hernan Gomez. The teardrop falls in. And Athens leads by 4.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Dorsey, that's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hernan Gomez in the corner. Grant surveying the D. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Hernan Gomez covering. Now Dorsey. Shot clock at 6. He's covered by Grant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Athens leading by 4. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Hernan Gomez with the ball. No good with the layup. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Peters. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Peters has got 6 in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
With our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Athens.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
For the away team.
And this
2 shots. The play is under video review.
tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
From deep, buries the long-range jumper. Peters has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
They set the screen. Athens with another miss. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Fournier. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Athens lead.
The tested veteran coming through in a big-time moment. Evan Fournier, go ahead, sir.
And here is Hernan Gomez. Fires for 3. Connects from 3-point range. And Athens leads by 4.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Fall. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vazenkov. It's hauled in by Athens. They've led by as much as 10. He's guarded by Fournier.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second team foul. At the line for Athens, number 4.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Here's the 3. The rebound by Grant.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vezenkov. Pass to Peters. Here's Vezenkov. No good, unable to end this run. Now, Nunn. Fires the three. They get it back. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Grant for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Grant's got the lead up to 12 now for Athens. Here's Fall. So it's Athens winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Panathinaikos. Clock at 6. Pass to Vezenkov. The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baldwin. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach.
Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Now here's Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. The three is up. No good that time. Here's Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic. And it's all from three-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Panathinaikos. He's defended by Hayes. Now Fournier. Here's the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The teardrop. Pass to Marjanovic. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Baldwin. Back to Marjanovic. Launches the three. It's hauled in by Fall. Here's Vezenkov. The three. Hits the three-pointer.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Baldwin. Over Fournier. Fournier with a rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Fournier. Off the inbound, no good. Fournier's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Melly. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Melly's got 5 points. On the wing, Fournier. And yep, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Pass to Vezenkov. From downtown. Melly with a rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's the break. Here's Baberovic. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Fournier. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Panathinaikos from behind the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Melly. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 7 points in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Left side Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. 36 seconds left to play in the first. And he gets that one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Baldwin. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
On the take. To the right side. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Vezenkov. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's off on the second. Here's the break. Hayes for 3. Drains the triple.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Fournier for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 4. Let's take a quick... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Such a wide open look.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Dorsey. Pass to Guduric. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Goes back up. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. On Monday and on Sunday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Here's Dorsey. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Drops in the layup for 2. Dorsey's got his first basket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Guduric. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. They set the pick. Here's Dorsey. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Dorsey's got 4 points in the quarter. Dorsey's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Guduric. 6 to shoot from outside the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Dorsey. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And good whistle there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Dorsey, 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Inside, Evans. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Goodrich. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Evans. Here's Dorsey. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And here's the fast break. And that one drops for him.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Peters. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
There's 47 seconds left in the second. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Pass to Goodrich. Over to the left wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. There's a screen. The shot by Evans, no good. Here's Goodrich. Got it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Peperovic in a shooting guard. Hayes, shot's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Fournier. He converts the layup. Fournier's got 7 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the point.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead. Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Peperovic. Here's Melli. Takes the 3. Here's Baberovic. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Hayes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's good. Mazenkov's gotten his second bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
There's the steal. And they're pushing it up. Jumps up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Melly. It's deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Baldwin over Fournier. Baldwin's shot is good. He's got 5. The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. Outside Fournier. Hayes for 3. Doesn't go that time. And they're on the break. Fournier for 3. Baldwin with a rebound. Fast break. Here we go. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Baldwin's got 5 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
That one's good for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Hayes. It's stolen. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. They grab their own miss. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. Yes, it's good.
They're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
The home team calls timeout. Dorsey, he's checked in for Fournier. 1:25 left in the third. Pass to Marjanovic. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. Marjanovic got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Dorsey. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Dorsey's got 10 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal.
Even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Dorsey's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Pass to Baldwin. There's the 3. On target from range. He's got 11.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Right wing. Here's Dorsey. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Peters. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a three. Nails it from three.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Drives to the hoop, and he dunks it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And he drops the first.
At the line for the away team, Evans taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Guduric. Hey, expanding his range. The shot no good. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Evans. And that one's good. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Moving it up. Pass to Dorsey. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The home team calls timeout. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Guduric. They set a pick, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Dorsey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Dorsey. There's a screen to take the lead. Here's Peters. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Guduric. To get back on track. 4 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. Here's Peters. Here's Vazinkov. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Baldwin. Takes the three. The rebound by Vazenkov. And here's the fast break. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Leaps for it, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Dorsey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It falls!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Baldwin. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And there's the screen. Here's Peters. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vazenkov. To the middle. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's Dorsey. Here's the floater. It's off. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And the visitors call time here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Here's Peters. Can't get the 3 to fall. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. And it's Hayes in the corner. Pass to Melly. 6 to shoot. Back to Hayes. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Slukas passes to Osman. Brown wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Baldwin. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Melly passes to Baldwin. Here's Melly for the three. Not going to go that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Yurtsevin with the bucket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And the home team has possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Melly. Good on the three-point shot.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Slukas. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Melly. To the left side wing. Lets the three fly. With the second effort. Here's Baldwin. With the drive. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Biberovic. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And here is Yurtsevin. Athens moving the ball around. Slukas. Brown the pass to Slukas. Back to Brown. And they get it. And it's Melly with the rebound. Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Baldwin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Athens trails by 5. Brown outside. Athens with another miss. Brown's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Biberovic. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Biberovic has got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Brown outside. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Brown's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Pass to Marjanovic. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Biberovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
50 seconds left to play here in the first. Brown deciding where to go with it. Can they get it? Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Athens trails by 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Misses in close. Pass to Osman. Out left to the wing. Slukas. And it's Melly with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And so the first quarter is in. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
You've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melly in at the four-man position. And for Athens. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Athens. They trail by 9 points. Grant outside. It's good from long range. Grant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Athens shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good.
Grant at the line for one.
Athens trails by 6. Nunn looking around. Off target from three-point range. Defended by Nunn. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Fast break. Here they come. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Coulson. That three off the mark. Pass to Grant. And here's Nunn. Still without a basket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Back to Grant from about 16, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Grant's got 5 now.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Driving the lane. Here's Coulson. Five to shoot. Jacks up a three. That one's in. His first shot this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
One-on-one here. Really left alone that team. He has 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the lane.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The quick look, no good that time.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Inside. Right wing.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Kept alive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. To the wing on the left. Pass to Gutteridge. They set the pick. The tray. No good that time. Athens trails by 4. Can't cash in from close range. And here comes the break. Shonla. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Grant. That's good. Grant's got 7 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Defended by none. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Four on the clock. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
They set the pick. Fires, high post, and he comes up with the deuce. Nunn's got the game tied up here for Athens.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that ring.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
And see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure you got that off in time.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And get ready for the Fanfan.
Look at Athens. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, kid. If they just hit a couple more threes, it's a different score. I think in this case, you just keep shooting them. I can see them getting hot in the second half.
And that about wraps it up.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Athens with it. A 2-point game. He's got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. Count that bucket. Here's Baldwin. And for Athens, we've got Brown. And it's Yurtsevin in at the 5 spot. And Hayes kicks to Marjanovic. Here's Melly. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Brown outside. Pass to Yurtsevin. And the layup's good off the glass. Yurtsevin's got his second basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Pocket 6. And that one's good. Biberovic. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Lucas. Again, Athens.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Baldwin. There's the killer two-handed slam. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Yurtsevin passes to Slukas. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Fires the three. A second chance effort. And Marjanovic with the layup. Marjanovic has got his first points of the night.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Pass to Hayes.
Athens foul call. Smooth pass. First personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
The three. And the three ball is good. Hayes has got his second basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's Brown on the wing. And there it is for him. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Fires from way outside. No good. He's missed 3 and he's made 4 of his 7. Baldwin's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. The rebound by Biberovic. And he drives in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
To the inside, Osman. And it's Melly with the rebound. Melly's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one's good, Biberovic.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Pass to Melly. And it's Hayes in the corner. That one's good from the corner. Hayes has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's the 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Leading by 7. And we're coming right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. To the paint, shot clock at 6. Pass to Gutteridge. Shoots over Grant. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Taking a look at Athens. Schonla. Offline with his 3. Athens trails by 7. And he dumps it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And that one misses. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Inside. Over to the left wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Sunday, then on Wednesday. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Back to none. Three-pointer. They get it back. That shot off.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Athens. They trail by 11. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Grant's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Defended by none. Pass to Gutteridge. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Colson. Hernan Gomez covering. There's a screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Doesn't go for it. Athens trails by 6, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
None wide open. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Baldwin. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. There's the drive, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
Second team foul.
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Off target with his three. Can't hit from in close.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Money!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Grant outside. From past the arc. That one's not going to go. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most.
Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And so it's Athens with it. Yurtsevena screen on Fournier. That three's off the mark. On the wing, Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Fournier. And there's a pick. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Osman. And here's your 7. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Right side Fournier. Here's Vezinkov. The kick out to Fournier. And the layup is good off the glass.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
With the drive, over to the wing. The ball's knocked loose. Six on the shot clock. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fournier. They set the pick. The 3. The rebound by Osman. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fournier, a screen on Brown. The kick out to Fournier. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Fournier's got 5.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Pass to your 7. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Vezinkov. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. On the wing, Fournier. He's got 5. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Osman. No good from outside. Defended by Brown. Pass to Vezinkov. Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Outside, Brown. To the paint. Here's Osman. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Fournier, guarded closely. Pass to Vezinkov.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
On offense, here is Athens. They trail by 1. Outside, Brown. Here's 7. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Deflected. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezinkov. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Athens leading by a point. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And for Athens.
Athens foul call. Right. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. There's a screen. Jacks up a three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From outside, off the mark. And for Athens. Here's Dorsey. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. From the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Evans. He's covered by Grant. Here's Peters. Clock at 6. Here's Evans. Off target at the rim.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Grant outside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's Peters. Here's Dorsey. He's scoreless. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Fall. Here's Evans. Driving in. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Athens leading by 5. Grant outside. Outside none. They set the screen. Down low. To the wing on the left. Off target from three-point range. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Pure from three-point range. Hernan Gomez has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Dorsey. Nunn defends. Out left to the wing. Here's Peters. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. He's off on the layup. 1:07 left in the second period. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters. Here's Dorsey. High arcing shot.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
From downtown, Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this one. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
I just love the ball movement.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Pass to Dorsey. Here's Evans. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Athens up 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and...
They won't see home sweet home for a while, but sometimes the road creates solidarity for the guys. Team unity.
Especially.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the home team.
They want to lean.
Thanks as always for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Stripped away. And for Athens, here's Vasenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Athens leading by 8. Fournier covering. Wing shot on the way. That shot off.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's the pick. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Fournier's got his third basket on the night right there.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Athens shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one misses. Defended by Brown. Pass to Vasenkov. Here's Papanikolaou.
Athens foul call. Smooth pass. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Vasenkov. And the layup falls.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Count that bucket. 7 points in the game.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Count it.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside, Brown takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Outside Fournier. There's a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, third team
Hey,
foul.
if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Evan Fournier. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Athens leading by 3. Osman passes to Brown. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Outside Fournier. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fournier's got 8 points in the quarter.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
There's a screen to the inside. To the wing, right side. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for Athens. To the middle. And Yurtseven gets it to go. Yurtseven's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
1:16 left in the third. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Athens leading by 5. Here's Brown. And it's in there. Brown's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Outside Fournier. Defended by Brown. Pass to Vezenkov. Shoot from the baseline. It's hauled in by Athens. Left side, Brown. Osman with the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And there's a pick. Here's Fournier. Missed inside. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Back to Osman. Over to the left wing. To the left side wing. Shot is up. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Athens leading by 9. And time to step away quickly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So on the floor for Athens. And Grant gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's the triple. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Athens leading by 12. Shoots. None, no good.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Evans. Launches it. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
No luck on that one.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Here's Peters. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Athens.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight. And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The shot by Dorsey, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Second chance effort. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Into the lane. And that one's good.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Athens.
And the technical free throw is good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Nunn misses, and you know he wants that one back. Nunn's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Evans. He's covered by Grant. Peters' shot is good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Dorsey. The long distance three is buried.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
An open look for Nunn. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Back to Grant. Pass to Nunn. Outside for Grant. Lets it fly. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Evans. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Evans has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. Hernan Gomez has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Right wing. Here's Peters. He's covered by Grant. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Driving to the basket. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
The shot by Dorsey, no good. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nunn with a bucket.
3 points.
Here's Dorsey. Nunn defends. From deep three-point land. And Dorsey gets it to go. And so it's Athens with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that one is stuffed right through.
Athens foul call. Number 26. First personal foul, second team.
That one's off.
At the line for your home team, Dorsey.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Athens winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic, Baldwin out there with Hayes, and it's Melly in at the 4 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Baldwin can't get it to go. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Fournier. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter. Every season he's been in the league.
Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. Here's Bibanovic. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. Takes a 3. Fournier pulls it down. Here's Fall. Now here's Fournier. This one for 3. Here's Panathinaikos. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Fournier's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Taken away. And here's the break. Panathinaikos kicks to Fournier. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Baldwin the pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. For 3. Hayes, no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Fournier on the wing, covered by Hayes. Now here's Fournier, not a lot of room, just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked, and it ends up out of bounds, and they retain possession. Here's Vezenkov, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Bibanovic. Throws it up high.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Here's Vazenkov. Now Fournier. 6 points for him. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Here's Biberovic. There's the steal.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Here's Marjanovic to the left wing. Driving in. And that one's good, Biberovic. Biberovic has got 5. Here's Fournier. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Vazenkov missing. Here's Melly. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Vazenkov. Pass to Panathinaikos. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vazenkov. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Biberovic. 8 points for him. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Panathinaikos. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Now here's Evans driving to the basket. 6 to shoot. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Was shot by Dorsey, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
3 on 3. Evans left side. Peters kicks to Dorsey. The 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Shonla powered down with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Peters. He has yet to score. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Colson to the middle. Shonla. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now Dorsey. Fires from deep. Carries it from 3-point range. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
to Gutteridge. Covered by Evans. Peters grabs the miss. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Dorsey. Kicks it out to Evans. Second chance shot. Plays it up and banks it in.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
There's a screen.
Old team foul. Number 77. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Colson. Offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gutteridge. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Colson. Off with the layup. Evans, right side. Out to the right wing. Peters with the bucket. Peters has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. They set the pick. Shot to stop the run. Out left to the wing. Shoots. The wing jumper off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
54 seconds left now here in the second. Over to the wing. 3-pointer. He's off on that one.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Dorsey. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Dorsey's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Pass to Colson. From deep. Evans with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Dorsey passes to Peters. It's blocked. And so we conclude the first half. Up by 9. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
15.
We get to see the haves and the have-nots on this list.
A few of have-nots have really disappointed. Shaq, have I ever disappointed you?
Never on the court, Kenny, but as a broadcaster.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the home team.
So they've got...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's talk.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Panathinaikos in at the small forward. Fournier for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Fournier's got 9.
Boy, you've got to corral Fournier on these pick and rolls. I mean, he just knows how to pick the defense apart if you don't.
He's got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the power forwards position. Now, here's Fournier. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 1 spot. Here's the screen. Here's Vazenko. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard. And Fournier kicks to Panathinaikos. Pass to Vezenkov. Lock at 6. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A nice shot by Baldwin. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans, putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect as guys are on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
That one's good. Vezenkov's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Baldwin, and that one is hammered home.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to Vezenkov. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Trains the three-pointer.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Pass to Fournier. The rebound by Marjanovic. And they're moving it up. Puts up a deep 3. Baldwin can't get it to go. Here's Vezenkov. And he slams it one-handed.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Offensive rebound. Here's Biberovic.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Hayes the pass to Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic. Drives to the hoop.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Melly. Here's Biberovic. Fires for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
It's Fournier on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Makes it off the glass. He's got 7.
Although Fournier is known primarily for his shooting, he's a team player who also looks to distribute to his teammates.
Pass to Vezenkov. Outside Fournier for three. The shot that time not on target. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the one. That one's good for Vezenkov.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Marjanovic passes to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Here's Melli. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Fall with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Fournier. Gets the 3-pointer to Fall.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melli. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Vezenkov. Outside Fournier. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, the deceptively long reach of Fournier. He really extends his release going into the defense off the drive.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Gutterich. Gutterich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Stripped away. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Evans with the steal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Shanla. The offensive rebound. Pass to Gutterich. Fires the 3. Peters grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The tray. He can't get it to go.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
From the arc. No good on the shot. For the 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey. 1:02 left to play here in the fourth. Launches it, and the three ball is good.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Stolen, fires the three. Evans with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Peters. Now Dorsey. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. He can't get that one. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Six on the shot clock. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever.